make it. So please welcome the first place winner, Bill Hotzel. Yay, please share your testimony.
Thank you, Jennifer. I first want to say welcome everybody to our meeting. It's good to see you on a Saturday afternoon or early Saturday evening. We all have other things we would like to do or want to do, but we dedicate ourselves to our Atomy. And this is one way we do that, by supporting each other, whether it's a Zoom meeting or whether it's during the detox. Now, I'm going to share my screen for a moment for the detox and talk about that. Okay, the products from Atomy that Jennifer alluded to earlier, here they are. There's about 4, 8, and we have 4, 8, and 12 products listed here. Out of those 12 products, it's going to cost you American dollars, 322. But your PV is 143,200. I don't point that out because that PV can help one of your downlines make a commission. Or what I did is we had several of our downlines make the commissions when we ordered these products. So that's one of the reasons why I put the screen up here. But as you can see, it is our probiotics, the enzyme, the vitamin C, spirulina, milk thistle, the fruit bites, pure tea, the Cafe Arabica Black, not what we call the 3-in-1. It has the sugar and the milk combined. It has to be the black. Then you have the Hemohim, organic oatmeal, Alaska E omega-3, and the organic black chia seeds. Now I'm not going to tell you how much to eat on each one of these or how many times you take it. I just wanted to share this screen with you. Okay, moving along. This is Bill before. And as you can see, my height was 6'2". My weight was 265. But look at my BMI was 34, okay? This is before the very first day. Okay, and on day 1, I experimented with the breakfast blending 1 liter water with oatmeal. The supplements didn't taste good. And so for lunch, I sprinkled the supplements on the oatmeal, used warm water and it tasted much better. So I'm just going to give you my daily routine for those first 7 days. On day 2, I was concerned about being hungry because look at me, I'm a big guy, I'm a big eater and I love to eat and it shows right there. Well, my portion is the same for everybody else. There was no deviation for, oh, you're a big guy, you could eat this much. No, it's the same amount. But I surprisingly surprised that first night with no problems. Then the second day, I also started doing a good stretch and short walks. I am a sedentary guy. That means I sit on my keister most of the time and don't do any walking or much exercise anymore. Okay, so I started with a good stretch and a short walk. And then on day 3, again, I made it through the night. Now, my tummy was bloated with air, okay, because there's nothing in there except for what little food we have. So I get bloated. And when you get bloated, you know how it feels, okay. But when I started moving around and doing my short walking and little stretching, it went away. And then I noticed there was a huge drop in my blood sugars. And at that time, we welcomed Un into our group. Now, day 3 was by far the hardest day. But remember, we still have 7 days to go. So on day 4, I'm not feeling these hunger pains of yesterday, okay? And then one of our group members, Jay Lee, did a Zoom meeting, and she gave me the inspiration to continue on the detox. Because at this point in time, I was ready to go, oh man, it's getting tough here and I don't know if I can make it or not. Well, she gave me the inspiration to continue. And then I determined that this detox is the same thing. You make up your mind to do it and you will succeed. And I use this, keep on riding the horse until you reach your destination. What I mean by that is you get on the horse and you ride that horse till you're done, till you reach your goal or you're satisfied. Okay. Now, here's the example I used. My cousin is about 13 years old. I'm at 14 about this time. And my uncle got him a Shetland pony. That's a small pony. Okay. Well, he was riding the pony one day, and this horse, when he headed to the barn, liked to turn a sharp corner and try to throw you off so he could go running into the barn. Well, he threw my cousin off. And my cousin refused to get back up on that pony. And that's how he lived his life. He is now 64 years old. He did one job since he graduated high school, and that lasted one season for road construction. The rest of the time, he's done absolutely nothing. So it's very important that if the horse throws you, you get back up on that horse until you reach your destination. And another thing I alluded to on this detox with our group was, I started smoking cigarettes at age 12. At age 36, I quit smoking cigarettes for good because I was smoking 3 packs of Marlboro per day. That's 60 cigarettes in one day, okay? And I was lighting one right up after the other. Well, I'd made up my mind to start this program. It was 2 weeks long. And on the end of the second week, you threw your cigarettes away and that was it. Well, I made my mind up to succeed and keep riding that horse. And I am now 65 years old and I haven't had a cigarette from age 36 until 65. So I'm very proud of that. So I use that to keep me going on detox on day 4. Day 5, last night's difficult to sleep. I'm drowsy, but I'm craving something. I managed to fight the temptations off. And then Jason Shim sends out a message about 4:15 every morning. And I finally went to sleep after he sent that message out. And I slept until about 9:41 a.m., okay? So it was time to weigh in, time to eat and get my exercise for the day, okay? But the nice thing is I had people behind me. And I say, I congratulate all who made it through the halfway point. Aja, aja, aja. Because it's very important that we support each other. Okay. And then we got to meet Yujian during another Zoom meeting. And she has a wonderful story that inspired me. And so I'm telling her and everybody else in that meeting, keep up the good work. You know, stay with that horse, keep it up. You made it this far. Well, on day 6, I'm not feeling as hungry last night or this morning. I believe my stomach had shrunk. And after eating a little bit for that period of time, your stomach does shrink a little. And when you eat, you get fuller quicker. Okay, so it's hard to believe I made it this far. I have 1 day left. I told Jennifer that my chia crop wasn't so good, but I also told her it's easier to avoid temptations of reading the refrigerator. So the more after the following on day 6, the easier it was to avoid these temptations. And also people were mentioning they were having problems going with bowel movements. Well, I was able to do this every day. So that's not been an issue. And I'm looking forward to finishing this detox fasting and begin the restart. Because during the restart, you get to eat something during the day, which was great. So again, I want to thank everyone for sharing your support. Okay, now this gets us to day 7. First of all, look at the picture up here. you can see in this second photo where my stomach had shrunk a couple of inches. That's 16 pounds gone off of my body. I can now wear a 2X t-shirt. Whereas before, for 2 years, I couldn't even get close to a 2X because it was too skin tight on me. Well, now I can wear a 2X. But look at my BMI down to 32. That's 2 full points. That's considerable. So here's my thing for the day. Wow, final day. I feel a little bloated, a little bit weak and lightheaded, but I lost 16 pounds. My BMI lowered 2 points and my blood sugars lowered by 47. That's a considerable drop. And again, I thank everyone for the support you've given me, because without you, I couldn't have done this. Hugs and kisses. That's how important it is to me. So we finished together. Now we have more in common than others in our Atomy lives. But the spirit of the team is what carries us from beginning to the end. So I salute you, because it's the team that carries you through. And that's why it's important to be on the beginning Zoom meeting where Jennifer outlines the program. And then once you get started, it's very important that you submit your daily requirements that will be outlined to you every day, because it helps you track your progress, but it shows Jennifer what your progress is doing as well, so she can help you if needed. Okay, that's all I wanted to talk about. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen now. And I hope that you guys, kind of learned a little bit about this program. But I, for one, am very glad I took it. The ladies tell me that my face is much thinner. I got a little bit of extra skin down here now instead of being filled with body fat. So it's just not the tummy that loses, it's the neck. It's around your midsection here, your waistline, okay? And what's the most important is, because I have type 2 diabetes, I have neuropathy. What that means is your nerves are like, okay? And sometimes they're just nice and calm, but other times, well, during the detox, I noticed that I didn't have that really sharp neuropathy pains. So they were slighter. I still had them, but they were slighter. And now that we went through the reset, I'm actually feeling better in my extremities than I did before I started the detox. So that's another surprise. Okay. I can't describe the feeling other than it's like you're being in a tight ball, and all of a sudden it's relaxed around you, and you're able to do more things, and it's a lot easier. And I'm talking simple things like putting my shoes on. I used to have Arsenio help me put my shoes on because my one foot, my both feet were swollen to where I couldn't get it into the shoe straight in. It'd have to go in sideways and then turn it, okay? Well, now I can dress myself, okay? And I'm gonna leave it there on a happy note. So thank you again, Jennifer, Daniel, and Eugen, and oh boy, oh man, I'm going brain dead here. But all you ladies who helped me get through this, okay? Face it, Daniel and I are the only guys who went through this program, okay? Daniel is the strong, silent type guy. He posted his stuff every day and his encouragements to everybody, okay? And I gotta say one thing, Daniel, I'm proud to have you as a brother. Okay.
Thank
So you
you.
take
Me
care,
too. Me
and
too.
I'm gonna zip it. Okay, dokie.
Okay, thank you so much, Bill, and congratulations for 16 pounds reduction and winning the first place. And so as you can see, the smallest woman was like 100 pounds to 265 pounds. Anybody can do it. So whether you are small or big, you can participate and everybody got some benefits from it. And it's not all. You can continue every month. We are going to have a new batch of detox program, and then you can rejoin to maintain once a month or once in 2 months or once in 3 months. Whenever you want to join, you can join and refresh your eating habit, because our daily eating, right, it's a learned habit. So, habit makes you, and whatever you eat is you. So we can learn, we gain the control over what we eat. So my detox and reset program was completed as of September 26th. So as of today, it's been 20 days. Guess what? I'm maintaining, and actually I'm little over 1 pound less than I completed my detox and reset. And I'm maintaining my weight. And I feel fantastic. It's been good ever. Today we went to our sponsor Henry Kim's son's wedding, and I was able to wear the dress I wanted to wear. And I was so happy. And I was like bragging. Look at this. Touch my, I don't have love handle anymore. I was like bragging about to our sponsors and friends. It was such a great feeling. You can do it too. Okay.